So it's not. It's not that. Hello, everybody. Once again, sorry I wasn't with you last week, but duty called, and of course, Dad had to go to work. And so to work, I went. So happy to be with you today, though. And we're going to talk about a couple of things. For topic of the day is truth. Is it required? Is there absolute truth? Is it required? Does it exist? Should we expect it? Should truth be expected? When I talk to you, should you expect I should tell the truth, or is truth optional? Is it something? What's true for you? Is that true for me? So we're going to explore it. I'm just going to ask a lot of questions. I don't have any answers today. I just want you, to get your guys' take on it, because I've been having some conversations around this topic, and it was intriguing to me. But before we get started, we're going to introduce something new to you. But once again, it is Ice Cream with Dad, where we talk about all things you talk about with our kids, and questions they ask, things you want to know, and topics that, even, as a kid growing up, I struggle with some of the answers, and I think sometimes we do that. We struggle, and what's that saying? We fake it till we make it type thing. You know what I mean? But first, let's get started. We're going to introduce cologne of the day as well today, along with ice cream. But first, we're going to start off the cologne that we're wearing today. Especially since we're coming on, I thought it might be a good thing to talk about fragrances, because it's the holiday season. And anybody that knows me knows that I love fragrances, and I thought I'd share it with you guys and see if you like it or not. But today's fragrance is Peruvian Ambrette. It is Peruvian Ambrette. It'll come clear in just a second. There you go. Peruvian Ambrette by Hermenegildo Zegna. All right, this is one of my favorites. I do love to wear this in the fall and winter months, and it's pretty good. Give you guys a look. It's got a nice amber flow to it. Let's see here. I'll show it to you. This is the bottle. Now, I should say that this fragrance is not for the this is for grown men. Let me put it that way. This is for the grown man right here. All right. Well balanced, excellent. It is not a beast mode fragrance. This is something, spray it again. This is something that is just perfectly balanced. It goes well with a good suit and a shoe, nice belt. You could also wear this on a casual day though too. You can throw in your Timbs with this thing. You know what I mean? Put your hat on backwards and just lay back and let your lady enjoy this one. It's called Peruvian Ambrette. I'll give you a breakdown of the notes here. Let's see. As you can see, if I can get this here right for you. Peruvian Ambrette. It has, you can find this. This is fragrantica.com, by the way. And the main accords, the main notes are, it's musky, woody, floral, iris, and powdery is the vibe. So if you like a musky, woody, floral type of iris, powdery, great powder, dry down with this one too. Oh, it's beautiful. So ladies, if you're looking for something, maybe a good gift for your partner there, and ladies could wear this too. Ladies, you guys could wear this one. I think it's a little bit on the masculine side for our feminine partners, but you certainly could wear it. Let's see, right here, and give you the breakdown. So it's got amber musk, cashmere wood, orris, gaiac wood, some suede, black pepper, musk, and bergamot is in this offering, and smells really good, really good. All right, cologne of the day, Peruvian Ambrette, for those that want to try it out. So check it out. All right. And the ice cream of the day is by a favorite of ours, Talenti Gelato Layers. It is salted caramel truffle. All right, if you like with ice cream with that, it'll come clear in just a second. All right, working with this camera here. All right, it is salted caramel truffle. If you guys could get it, there it is. Salted caramel truffle is the ice cream of the day. All right, and we're gonna dig right into it. This is my first try. I'm not typically a caramel dude, though, as far as ice cream and candy. But this is good. It's got some layers to it. Dig a little deeper into it. I like this one. I do. Make sure you have some water with the ice cream. At least I do. It's good. Truth. Does it exist? Should it be required? Should we expect it? Having some conversations with several people about this topic, and I'm really just surprised at the responses. Right? Does absolute truth exist? And if absolute truth does exist, should we expect it? Is my truth the same as your truth? If there's absolute truth, should we all be held to it? But if not, if truth is relative, then, and what's true for you is not true for me, or what my truth doesn't have to be your truth, then whose truth and what truth is ultimate? Our society is based on some standard of truth. The moment we say, like, you ought not, or you should not, or that was incorrect or wrong, then we presuppose that there's some truth, right? There's some standard of it all, but I was in conversation with a few people, and just asking the question, is 1 and 1 2? Is it always 2? Does Monday always follow Tuesday? Right? Does fall always come after summer? Are there only 7 days in a week? Why not 8 for me? Can I have 8 and you have 7, or can they have 5 and I have 3? Why can't it always be Friday? Right? Is the price at the grocery store, is that the truth? Can we set the price? Can we pay what I want to pay? Can I decide what is true at the grocery store, or at the clothing store, or at any other store, or at the movies? Should we pay? Should we set the prices for what we think is true or true value? Or should someone else set that value? Should we abide by it? 1 and 1 is 2. If you drop a glass, will it always fall? Will it be in the same sizes of breaks? Will it all fall to pieces in the same way? Will they all land in the same position? Will all the glass be the same shape? Is that true or is it not true? And I was just surprised at some of the answers or the conversation I was having about truth. And it's inevitable that some people, I know you guys out there, what's true for me is different. It's true for you, and we should not all be held to the same truth. But at the same time, we all have a level of expectation, and we all live with a standard of truth. So I'm asking you guys, put it in the comments, does absolute truth exist? If 1 and 1 is not always 2, then what is it? Or what should it be? What can it be? Should we explore other possibilities of truth? Or can we redefine truth? And if we can redefine truth, is that true? The statements that we make, are they true? Because if absolute truth doesn't exist, can we really trust what anybody says? Can we? It's a question. So I'm probing, this thing called truth. How do we tell our children what they should or should not do? Don't eat the ice cream. Don't eat the ice cream. And should they listen? Is that true or is it not true? Is it right or is it wrong? Is there a right or is there a wrong? Questions that we ask about truth and expectation. When we talk to our significant others and our partners and our spouses, should we expect that they respond with truth? Should we act with truth? When we get married and we say these vows, should they be true? Or should they be arbitrary? Should they be subjective? Or do we expect the truth to be objective? When we go to court, should we have an objective truth of right and wrong, or should we have a subjective truth? He stole, she stole, but the punishment might be different. The judge could say, well, you did the same thing, but I'm going to let one person go free and I'm going to put the other one in jail. Or I'm going to fine the other one. Is there such thing as absolute truth? Is what we're considering with Ice Cream with Dad. This is, I think, going to be part 1, because I'm really interested, based on some of the conversation that I've had. This is a significant topic because, some people have some strong opinions about it. And I really like to explore that with you. Truth. And I think if we're going to have this conversation, or these conversations with Ice Cream with Dad, I think we should have a standard of where each of us are coming from, at least where I'm coming from. Truth, honesty, transparency. When we're in a business deal and we're signing contracts, should those contracts be true? And again, what is the standard of that truth? Or is it just subjective? Is truth just for that? And, is it just for that moment? But as I'm thinking, if we're signing contracts and this element of truth, and we're getting into these situations and business deals, it just adds another question to my mind is, can there be truth? I mean, where do we get this word truth if truth does not truly exist? Just a thought. Why do we have this vocabulary if it doesn't exist? Truth. I'm asking you. I'm not supposing an answer. I'm just asking you, what is truth? Does absolute truth exist? Does right or wrong exist? Should I do it? Should I just, if my truth is that it makes me happy, should that be the only truth I live by? I'm happy stealing someone else's stuff. Should that be true? Should I live by that mantra? And clearly, some people steal other people's stuff. But should we hold them to that, or should we say it's okay, that's their truth, or should we say that's wrong and they should not? But if we do that, by what standard do we say you shouldn't steal someone else's stuff? Whose truth? What truth? So, I'm asking you guys. Stay tuned for more Ice Cream with Dad. I'm gonna go back to my salted caramel. It's melted pretty good too, man. That is. Excuse me. That is pretty doggone good. Until the next time, Ice Cream with Dad. We'll talk later. Have a good day.